Hello everyone, it's Lel and it's time to talk about episode 27 from wonderful PreCure, another one of those funny and chill episodes, and I really liked this one, especially because my queen Yuki was really shining. She was the star, as she always is, at least to me, but in this episode she was the star again. And well, there's not much to talk about, but there is one aspect that I love about Yuki's character, which is I just love how they're going slow with her character. Each time they focus on her, they are working with a different side of her personality. They're watching her grow very, very slowly, and I really like that because of the type of character she is. It just feels natural. It just feels like a cat getting to know her surroundings and getting comfortable around her surroundings, in her surroundings, and I just love it. I just really love it. So in this episode, we have some sort of event that happens in Animal Town in which people try to find a Tsuchinoko. So first thing is that Yuki is scared of snakes. This is something that seems to be related to cats. Like cats are scared of snakes like normally. And so Yuki is no different. And there's an event in Animal Town that people try to find a Tsuchinoko, which is a folklore creature. And we learn a little bit about it. But at the same time, they all want to participate in this event. And Yuki is reluctant, but obviously Mayu is there to ask her to participate. I love when Mayu has those scenes with Yuki, like, oh, Yuki, you're so adorable, even when you ignore me. It's so cute. As I like to say, they sometimes break away from the shy mold that Mayu is, and that that feeling of uncertainty that she usually has. So I love when she is a little bit more assertive with her feelings and with the way that she sees things. I just love it. So I just love Mayu's character. She feels so complete in the show every single time. I love it. And so I feel like this episode was really able to stress everybody. Like Iroha, when they were talking about Tsuchinoko, she's like, oh my god, I want to meet a Tsuchinoko. I want to be friends with a Tsuchinoko. That is her personality in the show. And that is going to play a little role later on in the episode that I found really nice. And Komugi just being the dog that is around everybody and, screaming and being fun and loud every time. Just very, very cool. I really like it. So they go to the event. One very interesting thing, the mayor from Animal Town is called Washio, which is the name of one of the most legendary PreCure animators. And he is voiced by the voice actor that does Bun B as well. One of the most legendary villains from the PreCure universe as well. Very, very bizarre event. Like they put fireworks. Like, girl, you're trying to find an animal and you blow fireworks, you're scaring them away, honey. But there are lots of stalls. Even Mayu's mom is there. She looks so cool with her hair, with the little mask in her head. Like, girl, she's so pretty. I just love her. Sumire, you are a queen. And so they go on to try to find the Tsuchinoko. They're not able to find it. Obviously, we have some cute moments here and there. And then Meimei arrives to see the egg. And the egg was there. It was not supposed to be there, but it was there with Komugi. Komugi brought the egg. Meimei was angry. And then the egg fell down. It rolled down in a hole, very convenient rolling. It was a very funny scene with people, like they were all trying to catch it, but then it fell down. I forgot to say one thing. When I said that the episode stressed all of the characters, it also stressed Satoru. And it's very nice that this episode did not mention Satoru's crush on Iroha, because his character is not only about that. It's also about his love for animals. And so this episode focused totally on that. And that was very cool. It's not like he is only there to be Iroha's crush. No, to have a crush on Iroha. He's not Iroha's crush. He has a crush on her. Linguistics. And so the egg falls down on the hole and the garu is there. They transform. They cannot get into the hole. Cure, wonderful. I love you. You're so funny. And then they use the hamster kid hamster power. They get very tiny. I just love the visual on their faces with the power. Very, very cute. And then it is a Tsuchinoko Garu. And Yuki, since the Tsuchinoko resembles a snake, Yuki gets very scared. And I love it because, the comedy on this episode was also very on point. The way Yuki was scared, and then when the characters were talking about it being a Tsuchinoko, the three Cures were lined up. Yuki or Kuronyami was nowhere to be seen. Very, very cool. And, the way she was trying to portray as she was okay with it because she is perfect. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my Kuronyami t-shirt. Forgot to mention. And she was like trying to play that she's perfect all the time. I love it. But then because of her fear, she was not hit by the Tsuchinoko Garu power, which was to turn them into stone. And so the Garu turned all of them into stone except for Kuronyami, who was able to be a slayage baby with her ability of, running and escaping without looking. Girl, she was with her eyes closed. As I say, queen. And unfortunately, the only thing she could have done was to pet the Garu so it would calm down and they would have an opening, an opportunity. And I like that she does not pet the animals. It's not part of her nature. She's a cat. It's a different thing for her. Showing care, showing affection for her, it's a different way. She does it in a different way. And I'm glad she did not do it. I'm just sad that it was not Kuronyami who was able to create a situation for the girls to get back on track. It was actually Satoru. In one side, it was bad because I don't like the fact that it was not Kuronyami. But on the other side, I liked it a lot because, it just puts Satoru into the spotlight a little more and shows that he is a good helper. He has his place in the wonderful PreCure team, even though it looks like he's not going to become a cure. And so, because of the sun, the Tsuchinoko Garu was very scared, and the stone power was gone, and the Amity Lumiere attack or purification move was able to purify the Garu. After the Garu was purified, we have a Tsuchinoko, which looks very cute and slaying with the lashes. Girl, I love it. And that's what I said about Iroha earlier on. She says she wants to befriend everybody. And usually what happens is the duo that purifies the Garu is the one who will use the trunk to get them back to Nico Garden. And what happened in this episode is the contrary, for two reasons. The first one is that Kuronyami, she was sliding away from the Tsuchinoko. She did not want to be close to the Tsuchinoko at all. And Iroha wants to befriend everybody. And so, even though Nyami and Lillian purified the Garu, it was Wonderful and Friendly who actually put them into the trunk. So, a little difference that makes all the difference. And so the episode ended. It was very cute with Nyami scared because the real Tsuchinoko is there, honey. They did not find it, but Nyami sensed it. Ooh, girl. Next episode seems to be very cute as well. Another one of those chill episodes before we start getting into the sauce, into the meat of wonderful PreCure. Girl, I'm curious. Anyways, this is my view on episode 27 from Wonderful. Please share yours in the comments. Let's keep talking about it. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel. If you're a member here on YouTube, on Patreon, if you support me on Throne, thank you very, very much for your support. And if you've watched up to now, thank you so much as well. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.